Hello, this is Jerry. In this video, I will show you how you can get a letter from the alphabet to its associated number. For example, the first letter of the alphabet is A, and the second letter of the alphabet is B, and so on. So to begin, we begin inside the script tag. So we can set a variable. We'll call this alphabet, and set this equal to a string, and give this a string all the letters of the alphabet, which is capitalize all the letters. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. And it there. And then, okay, we will need a function. Let's take the caps off. Call this getLetter, like so. We can set another variable called letter, and we will set that equal to alphabet variable. Then we will give some brackets. We'll come back to this later. But before that, we will need an input where the user can input the value, like in the bottom here. We can set this input and give this the ID num. So set a variable called n, which is represented as the number that the user would type for the letter that's getting associated with. So document.getElementById num, like we have here, bottom here. See, dot value property. It's noted that we're getting a value, or getting a string or numbers from the user. Okay, and then inside the bracket here, we can have whatever that the user typed in, which is n. We can put that in here, because what it does is when the user types in, for example, 1, this bracket gets the position in the string as an index. It also acts as an array, and it's a 0 base. So for A to be 1, to be represented as 1, we can just shift this over a space in the string, so that there's nothing. So the empty space would just be 0, and then respectively 1 through 26. So that's how you can get each and every letter, how you can represent a number with the letter. in their positions. And see, then we could have, then we can see, we need like to print it on the screen. So document.getElementById, give this ID the result, which is down here, ID result. That's where we're gonna click, and then note that the button, we have the button, so we have get letter already here. Call this result. See, yeah. Now dot innerHTML property, and set that equal to, see, we can the plus concatenation, and that in variable, which is the number that we've typed in the user input, then plus see, and then we will need something. Let's go back up here. We'll need something that we can, this isn't an option, but to display it nicely, to display it nicely or read nicely on the screen, like say the fifth letter of the alphabet is E, like the first letter of the alphabet is A. And like what I mean by this is we'll have like 1 and then the ST as a first, and then like for 2 will be ND, short for second, and then third is RD, and so forth. Everybody else is TH, and 21, 22, and 23 are the same for 1, 2, and 3, respectively. So, okay, so we need a variable, call this denote, like so, and in the innerHTML output, we need to have, like we say, denote, because it will be read like this is like first, the ST is set, the ST is a string, a string from the variable denote, and you will see what I mean in a minute. So then, okay, concatenation plus, then okay, so the first letter, we have a double quotes and space, so we can get space after the denote variable, the first letter of the alphabet is, put a colon there, then I can put a single quote there, see, double quotes plus letter, the variable letter here that we're getting, and plus double quotes, another single quote around it with the double quote and period. Then, yeah, semicolon ended there. Oh, what? A period here, then double quote ended right there. So for the denote variable, we have a series of if and else if statements. So we can say if what the user typed in, which is the number, is equal to 1, or the 2 pipes on your keyboard, 2-line pipes on your keyboard. That's for Windows, I guess. That's usually just below the backspace key, then, which is an OR condition, and then or n is equal to 22, curly braces, then set the denote to ST for first, as an abbreviation for short. So denote gets ST as part of the message, and so forth. So else if n is equal to 2 or n is equal to 22, denote nd else if n is equal to 3 or n equal to 23. Since we're only going up to, since there's only 26 letters of the alphabet, so the user can only input from 1 to 26, which will be valid. Everything else will have a invalid message. Will have like, yeah, will not be known. Or so denote RD braces, and everything else denote set to TH, like 4, 5, 6. We can go ahead and save it. We're launching in Chrome. So as you can see, it says please enter a number from 1 to 26 to get letter. We type in a number, 1, should get A. The first letter of the alphabet is A. As we click on this button, it triggered the result, the span element here as the result. And we go for second, should be a B. Second letter of the alphabet is B. Third, C. The 10th letter of the alphabet should be J. And what else? The 26th letter of the alphabet should be Z. So the 26th letter of the alphabet is Z. And let's test if we go outside of the range of from 1 to 26. Let's say that blank one from 0 will happen. 0th letter of the alphabet is blank, so there's no letter. Let's say maybe the 27th. See what that happens. Undefined. You can also have this say undefined for the first index in your string. You can if you like. So it's undefined. 30, 70, 39, and so forth. So it's only from 1 to 20, 1 to 26. Thank you for watching. We have completed our lesson. You are welcome to subscribe, comment, and share. You may go to the discussion area for the requests about any web programming lessons or projects you would like me to show you.